Hello, my name is Thomas Masano, and today is May 5th, 2017. And today I'd like to talk about the Hitachi Data Systems Open Data Migrator. So Hitachi Data Systems has a content platform, or HCP, and with it comes a data migrator program that allows client access to the namespace on the HCP. Unfortunately, this data migrator is only supporting local accounts on the HCP at this time, but there is an open source data migrator that has Active Directory integration, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So you need to go to github.com/kevinlong/opendm. I hope you can see that. And then we're going to go and download it, and I'm a Windows user, so I download the zip. And then once we've completed that, there are some prerequisites, so we have to build Ant. So we go and get the Ant version and download that. And also Java is required, Java Developer Kit. So I went and downloaded the Java SE Development Kit version 8 and installed that. Now, once you get all those expanded and in the appropriate folders that you want them to, we have to set up some environmentals and paths. So as we scroll down through the Apache Ant, we can see in Windows, we have to set the Ant home, we have to set the Java home, and we have to add the binary to the path. Okay, so for me, that was a little bit of a stumbling block, and I'll show you why. So I set the Ant home directory to where I installed the Apache Ant, and Java home for me, it was previously pointing to the runtime version of Java, not the developer kit. So I accidentally left that and I had issues. So I had to change this, so make sure Java home points to the developer kit that you just downloaded. And then also we have to modify the path. So I added 2 entries to the path, and that was the Apache Ant bin and also the developer kit, Java developer kit bin. And if we have all those things set, we should be good to go in order to run the compiler. So to run the compiler, I open up a command prompt as admin, and I change to the folder where I put the Open Data Migrator. There's an install file that's available with the download, and here it is, the README. So it tells you what's required here. Some of the things I already spoke about, the Apache Ant and Java. And then to build it, you go into the build directory and you run the gradlew task all. So let's type that. And this is going to go out and compile and build the binary. Now you can check to make sure your path is working for the Java. If you get an error right at the command prompt, you could just type Java C, and if it's in the path, you'll get the usage message on it. Okay, so here we are. The build has been successful. We didn't have a problem. And as I said, so if I had, my initial one was I didn't have the path set up correctly, so I could type Java C, and I did get the usage warning, so that means it did find Java C and it gave me the usage warning. Okay. So we compiled everything correctly. So now we have the binary. So now we need to go into the distribution, dist directory, and the bin of that directory. And in here are the files that it created. So we're looking at migrator.bat, and this is going to open up Data Migrator. So this is going to show as the same version of the one that you get from your HCP. So there's a little trick that we can use to make sure that we're using one that has the Active Directory modification. So we're going to go to File, Namespace Profile, and then we're going to edit a profile, or you could create a new one and say Next, 6.0 Next, my HCP name, Next. And in the username is where I put my Active Directory credentials. Okay. Now, a good way to test to see if you're set up if this is actually a data migrator with the Active Directory, is to go back and uncheck the SSL and then do next, next again, and it'll give you this warning message that says, do not use AD authentication without SSL. Okay, great. So now I know that I am in fact using Data Migrator that has been set up for Active Directory. So I can go back and just set SSL again, next, and test, and I connected successfully to the namespace and finish. And that's all I need to do. Now I can actually test it. Let's go to that namespace. And sure enough, I'm connected to the namespace. So it's just that simple to download the Open Data Migrator and create your binaries and connect via Active Directory to HCP. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you.